I don't make any predictions about AI. I think it would be foolish to do that. And GPS has come a long way, but I think we're so early in the process of figuring out AI that it is overhyped. I think it has tremendous promise, as I said. And where I really get excited about AI is not the notion of replacing humans to do things that humans do well. It's augmenting human capability. As you know, when I was early in my career
Yeah.
in information technology, software research and development, I was trying to use information technology to improve the performance of physicians, accuracy, efficiency in a good sense, meaning reducing wait times for patients, and reducing errors in diagnosis. And that was before AI. I think that if AI tools can do things now, for instance, scouring a 20,000 page EMR chart and helping a physician in real time who's trying to interpret a brain MRI, who doesn't have time to go through 20,000 pages, but would benefit from some of the kernels of information that are buried in that chart, that's a great use for AI. And that's something that it could do, I think, without significant risk of leading us down a primrose path by instead telling us where there's a bleed in the brain that may in fact be beam hardening artifact, for instance. So I've seen misdiagnoses with AI tools for sure. And I think that a risk is relying too heavily on AI to make decisions. I am concerned that new trainees coming out who rely heavily on AI will let their guard down. There is a phenomenon that is well described among residents and attending physicians, where if both are looking at a study, one may believe the other one is taking a more careful look than they are. And if they both do that, neither one's taking as careful a look as they would if they were alone. It's a reliance on your partner that may be unfounded. And if your partner is AI and you have an overhyped belief in its power, and you let your guard down and read too quickly and miss things, that's a way that AI can be misapplied and can cause errors and patient harm. And I am concerned that the overhype may lead to those kinds of situations.
That's really well said. I love the comparison to early days of GPS, and it's a great tool, but you don't just turn off your brain. And the same thing you mentioned, where two radiologists are looking at a study at the same time, and then neither of them is giving the attention that they should be doing it, 100% all in, rather than assuming the other person's going to catch something. And it's the same thing you see with Tesla with its FSD. People turn it on like it's full self-driving, and I'm not going to look at anything anymore. I'm like, you're crazy. And of course, Tesla puts all the warnings on, like, hey, don't just check out and go to sleep. Like, this is great, but still stay aware, right? So you can intervene. But people don't, right? The new normal is, oh, A is going to catch this for me. Oh, the new normal is my GPS is 100% accurate all the time. Rather than, and you talked about going off an overpass. I had that. I was out visiting Vital Images in Minneapolis, and it tried sending me off an overpass into the Target parking lot, 7 miles away from MSP. And I'm like, you arrived at your destination. I'm like, I'm 7 miles away from that. So it's that same kind of thing where I can't imagine the time anything as important as medical care where a physician just blindly ever trusts what a solution's telling that him or her to do.
I agree. We have felt bad when GPS has misled us and we lose 5 minutes on a trip. But if it's a medical decision, I think the bar has to be much, much higher. And we have to be able
totally agree.